So I've been on Musely for, I want to say, a year. My face is actually peeling, which is why it looks dark, but it's just how my face has been looking. Just to recap, in October, probably November, Musely changed my formula to one without hydroquinone. It was just like a regular one, and I don't know what happened, but it made my face so dark. So I had to basically start over. So in December, my face was pretty much like this. I basically looked how I did back in June. This time around, my results recovering from October and November has been a lot slower, but it's fine. For the most part, it keeps me looking like this. But I am peeling, which is why you can see, like, let me show the screw for it. How it looks kind of weird. I'm peeling. So it's just a little bit dark because it's flaky. I moisturized my face before this video, so you can't really too much tell, but all of this is just peeling. It feels like a reptile. And then it has been breaking out and stuff like that. But it's fine. For the most part, just some little places of hyperpigmentation, but it's okay. So I am using Musely. This is how my face has been looking. I've been on Musely for, I want to say, maybe like 13 months now. But anyway, it's just been a struggle trying to get my skin to look back normal. Because my skin was like super black, like the expressway black. It was just terrible. But yeah, so this is my skin 13 months later. It almost looks just, and disregard this, I had a bump and I washed my face too hard and it pulled off. So, but also had like a scar right here and it healed up pretty fine. So it's whatever. But this is my face. Almost back to how it was 3 months on Musely. I think the only difference is that 3 months on Musely, I was a lot more oranger, so my skin was brighter. Now I'm just like regular chest complexion, like very bland color. But yeah, my skin is looking good. It's looking fine. I feel like I still got a long way to go with some of these dark spots, but it is what it is. I'll probably try to come back next week. I'll try to remember to come back next week and see if there's any difference to my skin. So we'll see. So I got my Musely prescription changed back to M Plus because I feel like the erase just wasn't really working on my skin. It just really wasn't working on my skin. I've been on the erase since I started erase early this year, because in December I was on M Plus and my skin was like slowly getting back there, and then I ended up getting put on to erase like January, February. And I honestly feel like erase just didn't work for me. It worked well for my sister, but she also has sensitive skin. And I don't have sensitive skin. So it wasn't doing shit for me. So I did get back onto the Musely M Plus like 3 days ago. Probably Thursday, so it's probably actually been a week. Yeah, I think it's been a week maybe. Maybe. No, actually it's been Tuesday. Sorry. It's only been like Tuesday. I don't know. This has been a very long week. It's only been like 3 days, yeah, since I got my M Plus. And my skin is looking dark right now because it's starting to peel. So how you know I can tell that it's working, because my skin was not peeling at all. It wasn't burning. It wasn't doing anything on that erase. But this is just the typical of when you're on the Musely. When it's lightening your skin, you can tell like where it's been applied, where it's peeling. Like, so yeah. So I'm peeling really bad. I actually just washed my face not too long ago, so you can't really tell that I'm peeling really bad. Plus I got moisturizer on, so you really can't tell. But yeah. So I'm just finally excited to get back where I was. Hopefully this time around, because I have the M Plus until I have 4 months on, 2 months off, 4 months on. So I got 1 bottle now, and then I get another bottle February, and then after that I go back on that raggedy ass terrible fucking HQ free formula that I'm really not even gonna use. I'm probably just gonna I might try to skip it and then renew my other prescription early, and then throw the other one in the trash, because that formula, I'm not playing with that. I'm not even trying to get back on that formula. I'm not trying to risk it. I'd rather go a couple weeks, like maybe 2 weeks without it, and then just jump back into it or whatnot. But I know for a fact I'm not getting back on HQ Plus. I honestly still got some of my my erase. So I may honestly like just use my erase formula during the meantime while I have that downtime from the HQ. And then like after like 2 or 3 weeks, whenever that runs out, just renew my HQ, my M Plus, because yeah, it's just, I don't want to bash it, but the M Plus works so great. The erase, it works good for my sister, but that HQ free just makes you black as fuck. Like, it makes you so black that I don't want to waste my money again. But anyway, but yeah, I don't know why my forehead doesn't peel. I don't know if you guys noticed in my other video that I ended up having a bump and I scratched it and I got a dark spot. And it's really been like lining up over the last 4 months with that erase. But yeah, that erase just goes like really, really slowly. Like, I think erase works for melasma, but it doesn't work for dark spots. So it's like you use the M Plus for your dark spots, and then once your dark spots are gone, then you can maintain it with the erase. But I personally don't feel that erase can like maintain your dark spots or cure your dark spots. I think it's just you have to do one and then transition to the other one and just use that forever. Because when you stop using it, your skin goes back dark and then it looks just like normal. So I honestly don't know the long-term effects of using Musely. I honestly think it's going to be a lifetime treatment at this rate, because it's been over a year, like a year and a half since I've been on Musely. Almost a year and a half. It'll be like a year and a half in December. And yeah, when I stop using this stuff, my skin looks like this. But when I use it consistently, my skin looks great and flawless like it does in my earlier videos. So, but yeah. I'm just really excited to get back how my face was looking last year and last August. Like, my skin was looking so good. I was orange like a fucking orange, but it was just looking so good. And I'm just so ready to get back to that. So, yeah. But we'll see. I'll come back. I'm not even gonna lie. I'll come back probably in a few weeks or something and show you guys an update. Okay, it's been a few days since I've been on Musely. I want to say I started Musely Tuesday, but I don't remember. I know it's been like 5 days at least. This is how my skin is looking. This is how my skin is looking. You can tell already a lot of my dark spots are already lightened up. Of course, Musely is irritating, so like these little extra dark spots were just like little butt spots and whatnot from it irritating my skin. But this is just normal. The first week of you getting on that M Plus, or probably on Musely in general, is a little bit irritating. And I just washed my face a little bit too rough because I like to get all that dead skin off the night of, or the morning of. So I like to exfoliate to get that off, so that way if I want to go out and put makeup on, I'm not just extra flaky and shit like that. Because I get like a really, really flaky from this stuff. But as you can see, like, I'm dry, but I'm not flaky because I got it all exfoliated off. So yeah, but it's looking so much better. My skin was looking so terrible. I think in another video I had like a big black dark spot here. And as you can see, it's getting better. It just looks like little freckles. So yeah. Just gotta make sure that I put a little sunscreen in my car, because I have to go to office this week. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm tired. I gotta go to office next week. So I want to make sure that being in that sunlight doesn't make my skin dark, because obviously with Musely, you need to make sure that you protect your skin from the sun. So I need to make sure that if I don't wear makeup, I have sunscreen on. More than likely, I'll probably be in office with makeup on, so it doesn't matter. But just in case, it wouldn't hurt. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm so sleepy. But yeah, so I'll probably come back on Wednesday with an update just to see if my skin looks any different. But yeah, it doesn't hurt. This side is a little bit sensitive, but it really doesn't hurt. Like, I think it just hurts like here. But it really isn't that bad. It's like a little bit sensitive. But I also get lazy and I'll put like I'll wash my face and then I'll put my muesli on and then I'll put everything else on right behind it. So that does irritate your skin. But honestly, if I were to do my muesli, wait 5 minutes and do other stuff, it wouldn't hurt. So if you're watching this, if you don't want your skin to be sensitive, because again, mine is just a tad bit sensitive, but it doesn't like hurt. It's not irritating. But if you don't want your skin sensitive, wait 5 minutes before you apply each layer. Especially sunscreen. For some reason, sunscreen and moisturizer hurts so bad. Especially sunscreen. Sunscreen hurts really bad on your skin after muesli. So definitely wait like 5 minutes before you put your sunscreen on if you're not going to put any other serums on. So that way your skin isn't sensitive. But yeah, but until Wednesday, I'm going back to sleep. Okay, y'all. So it is October 21st still. It's like 10 o'clock. This is how my skin is looking. It is like leaking so much water because it's irritated. It is not the muesli that irritated it. I wore some makeup today. And while I had that makeup on, like my whole cheeks was peeling so bad. Like it was just so peeling. So when I washed my face, I was really abrasive to get that dead skin off. And it just made me red. I think I just over abrased my skin. Is that a word? I over exfoliated my skin trying to get all that dead skin off. Because when I tell you I was peeling so bad, I was trying to be cute at work because I'm in office this week. And I had makeup on, had my eyelashes done, just so cute. And literally like an hour into my shift, my mouth started peeling. And the more that I talk, the worse it got to. By the time it was like 12 o'clock, my whole lower half was just like pilly, flaky. It was like lizard skin flaking off. And then by the time it was like 2 o'clock, it was even worse. And then by the time I got off work at 4 o'clock, it was just terrible. It was a nightmare. So I was like, you know what, let me go home and just exfoliate all that skin off. So I got my little exfoliator and I didn't even scrub it hard. I just scrubbed it. And I think it just irritated my skin a little bit. So it's just leaky. It's not blistery or anything like that. Just leaky. Does it hurt? Yeah, it's sensitive. Like, well, this side's sensitive. This side doesn't hurt. But it also is probably why this side is the only side that's leaking. But yeah, so tomorrow I'm not going to put anything on my lower half of my face. I'm going to let that kind of sit. And I'm just going to focus on my forehead. And probably like my nose, just like the T-zone area, just to give this side some breathing room. And I'm not going to put any muesli on. I'm not going to put any makeup on, obviously, just so I can make sure my skin breathes. I was trying to avoid going to work looking crazy, but I'm going to have to go to work looking crazy because my skin, yeah. Well, it depends. Well, I'm going to just make sure I don't put anything on in the morning time. At night, I'll go ahead, of course, and I'll come back on it. But in the morning, I'm only just going to put it on my forehead and leave everything else out. And I also think it's so weird that my forehead never peels. This is like my 7th bottle of the M+. And maybe like my 6th bottle. This is like my 6th bottle of M+. And my forehead and my nose never peels. My nose peels a little bit, but nothing like my cheeks. Just always this area peels. And I remember when I first got on M+, I was like having the issue with the borders. I don't know how to get those to peel. So I think what I'm going to start doing is like doing my non-peely areas twice a day. And then my middle areas just once a day. So that way everything feel like it's going to catch up. But yeah, but this is probably day 6. I feel like I got my muesli on Tuesday. I had to have gotten it on the Tuesday because I did a video on Thursday. So it had been like a Tuesday. So technically tomorrow makes day 7. We're on day 6 right now. And this is how it's looking. Again, it's not blistered, just red. Only this side hurts. This side doesn't hurt. Like I just slapped myself in the face and everything. Just red. I'm sorry, y'all. My ceiling fan is on and I'm so cold. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. It's Thursday. Sorry, the light behind me is like booming across my face. It's Thursday, meaning that I've been on Musely again for about a little over a week. This is how my skin is looking. The light behind me is just being so stupid. I probably gotta get a better camera when I get in some sunlight. Okay, this works in natural lighting. So this is my face. It's Thursday. I've been on Musely for a little over a week. My redness is going down. It still stings a little bit, but it doesn't hurt. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it hurt on this side, but this side not really. But this side is a little bit tender. This side isn't today. It does sting when I put other stuff on top of it, but that's just normal. Mainly like most sunscreen. But yeah. I've been applying it twice a day on my forehead and just along my darker areas that never peel. And then once a day on my cheeks. Because I really want these sides to catch up. I don't know why the outside is always the last thing to go. And then I do still exfoliate to get all the dead skin off because I'm in office this week and I can't be walking around with a peely face. And then I just put baby oil on my face to keep it hydrated. So that way it's not extra peely at work. But yeah.